Hello, what's going on, babies? Oh, I said what's going on, babies. I was gonna say what's going on, beauties. Okay, what's going on, babies? What's happening with you? This is Tamika. I hope you all are doing so very well this Wednesday morning. I am coming to do, I was gonna say a quick reading is never quick. So I guess that's a disclaimer. I can curse. I can get them a feel that my energy may switch up. I read energy, I channel energy. So sometimes it's not pleasant. I'm not, well, I don't think I'm disrespectful. I guess I could be, depending upon your perspective. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Sometimes maybe. Sometimes maybe. Because if my ego does get involved, it might. Especially if I'm doing a reading and it gets a little bit more personal, where I'm looking at things and I'm like, wait a minute, and this lines up for something that I'm going through, or not me. Yeah, that's in my vicinity. Let's say that. These readings are general, so the information could pertain to something that's going on with you. Maybe it doesn't, and that is okay. Lennon, Keisha, or Jones could be significant. Something about being finessed is significant. Oh, I'm doing all of this. Something about cooling it down, which is so ironic. This is Usher playing. I just want to take it nice and slow. This is like a cool down. Maybe feeling cooled down from taking it nice and slow, like the sweating and stuff. And I imagine like sweating, and then once you realize that like you're hot and sweaty all over the place, you now feel the fan on your cool body. I don't know where that came from, but that is significant. But something about a pause or something being solidified could be significant. What we're going to do is use my Hoodoo Tarot deck. I told you the other day that my tea knocked over and this deck got wet. These were at the bottom. They were sitting on the desk. So I'm assuming these were more so at this, like in this position, because these are the ones that got messed up the worst. So what I wanted to do was, like, if you look at them from the front, you really can't tell that there was any damage. But if you look around the side, you can see just slightly a little where the water damage is, or well, the tea damage. This one, I can barely see anything. And this one, I could barely see anything. Like, it's a little bit here on the side. But, so those cards that didn't get touched, well, or barely touched, which one would have gotten damaged the most? This one. The Daughter of Sticks, which is the Knight of Wands. So something about hot-tempered, abusive, show-off, insecure, loud, jealous. That's in the shadow energy. In the upright, this is someone changing direction. Someone who loves to travel, passionate, determined, free-spirited, charming, bold, self-expressive, very self-assured. So this didn't get damaged. So you would think something that wouldn't get damaged would be something that wasn't supposed to get damaged. Like if a tower comes because there's a faulty foundation, the tower is going to fall because the foundation is not built on something. So it's like this energy feels like it's built on something. This is someone in this momentum energy. You see how she's on this horse ready to charge? Like someone's energy is amped up or is getting revved up, and now they're about to take off. It also gives me the energy of being elusive. Like when someone, you ever seen a video of someone being chased? The one that's in my head specifically is of the police. And this guy is trying to get away from the police. And the way he's maneuvering, he's being very evasive. Like, they don't know. I guess football would be significant too, where someone kind of breaks off to the right or to the left and you didn't kind of expect it. That's what this gives me, that type of energy, where someone was maybe they're able to break off from being damaged with this Knight of, with the water. Get that no fear, the water damage to the cards. So the next card is the Dr. Buzzard. This is the Justice card. This energy is get your Lufita, Sagittarius. Justice is Libra energy. Something about South Carolina could be significant. Someone's name could be John. Something about a doctor or a witch doctor. A spiritualist could be significant. Someone could be a heavy smoker. This card talks about someone trying to manipulate the law, whether that is by spiritual means or earthly means. This is someone using John the Conqueror root, in order to get something to go into their favor with regard to a lawsuit or some type of legal matters. So with this not being damaged, this tells me that there's some type of fair treatment that will be coming through for someone. Karma is present in this situation. Justice is karma. If there's unfair treatment, that means that someone will be rewarded or treated fairly, and then someone will be reprimanded, disciplined for their actions. So, this also speaks to spiritual power. So we talk about spiritual power. We talk about the cards getting wet. We talk about this fire energy. Someone is still being able to move, still being able. It's like like the water came and was like, all right, I'm going to touch these cards. Oh, and then fuck these cards up here. So I'm about to get to these cards. And then this Knight of the Knight of Wands, fire energy, was like, no. So something about someone also being elusive in terms of their feelings, because water is feelings. This could be someone who didn't want emotions to damper out their fire energy. So fire energy is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Fun, outgoing, charming energy, very life of the party, charismatic, very creative, magnetic. People are drawn to them. So maybe someone didn't want to squash out that fire energy because of the water. The water would be your emotions, your relationships, your intuition. So this could deal with someone not allowing their intuition to be, not allowing their intuition to be tampered with. So this is someone who knows something and they know it to be true. They're not going to allow their feelings for someone else to squash out what they feel. God, this freaking massage keeps slipping. So fire and air, something about communication is significant. Passionate or excited information. And then we have the Hangman, which is water energy. So we have Sagittarius, Libra, and now Pisces. Pisces is this energy of, well, not Pisces specifically, but the Hangman is this energy of taking a moment to reflect, pause, stand back, see where, where things really lie. Are you seeing things from a clear perspective? This man, before he had this noose around his neck, he was walking free, he was chilling, he saw things differently because he had freedom. He was able to go and come and go as he pleased. But now this person is, I think this is being accused. This person is accused of something. Oh shit. A hung jury could be significant. I keep getting that. Or maybe a jury is no longer a hung jury, because with the Hangman comes a change of perspective. So he's running free, Maybe, let's say for argument's sake, I don't know, because this gives me witch trial energy, and in witch trial there were accusations, but there was no proof in every scenario. Like, to prove you weren't a witch, you had to drown. I mean, all right, I'm gonna be dead then. So you'll know I'm not a witch, but I'll be dead. So, you know, it's kind of crazy. But this is someone, say for argument's sake, because we have justice here, then we have this hot tempered energy if it's in the shadow. This person here is now, they were out doing their thing. Maybe they were robbing banks. Let's say that. Robbing banks. So now this person is caught and they are being tried for, well, not tried. This is already being hung. So they're being persecuted for their actions. Now standing on this big ass, I don't know, plate. Standing on this big ass plank. A plaque could be significant. Standing on this big ass plank or stage, whatever it is. And now they're seeing things differently. Now they're looking down at these people who have caught them and who want their justice. They have this noose around their neck, so now they're not able to walk around freely. Things look different. Maybe before they thought, shit, I'm getting away with this all the time. What the fuck do I care? But now that they're caught and they're seen by everyone, now it's like, oh my God, I didn't think that this would happen. Like, I didn't think the worst case scenario would really be my reality. So that's what that gives me. But these cards didn't really get no damage and very little damage. So maybe someone tried to change the perspective of maybe a court case. A lawyer could be significant as well. But, all right, so we'll shuffle these up. These all got damaged. You can see the damage around them pretty decently. Get down off here, this one just here at the bottom. That's the Four of Cups, missed opportunity. Maybe something about a court case and the missed opportunity. Like something, get down off here. I want to say something like, you're going to be able to get something at the last minute, or not at the last minute. Something is not missed. An opportunity is not missed. All right. We're going to get some of these. And then maybe two of the purple. Taboo. Now someone is thinking. The letter C, the letter T could be significant. And this is under justice. So this is like someone, this says limit, crime, forbidden love, curiosity. So something about a crime and justice. Que te no fíjate, someone was trying to keep something from being fair for you. Look at this. Divine timing and divine intervention. With intuition. With the water. This jury, maybe they were hung. Or these people. Whoever these individuals are who weren't being able to use their intuition before, they are now very much using their intuition. With justice and something to think about, something to chew on. There's a puzzle. It says solve puzzles. A puzzle being solved about this person here with the change of directions. This puzzle here has to do with a crime or forbidden love, or someone going past it. This taboo is 8th house energy, Pluto. I wanted to say Plato. What is going on with my speech? Maybe someone is double talking, someone is stuttering, someone is trying to explain themselves. It's like someone lying in court, because we said someone using some type of magic or manipulation in court. This is air energy with their communication about a crime or about a forbidden love, about something that is taboo, something that shouldn't have been done. And now these people are no longer stuck. Whoever these, ay, que don't know tierra, the ghetto nun said this. I don't know if this was a Libra reading or Scorpio. It was either one of those. And the card she said was the Six of Swords with, I can't remember, was it with the Death card? And it was carried by 6. But this is the 12. This is the perception change. So this is judged by 12. So someone is being judged by 12. Oh shit, I just realized 11, 12. So you hear the court case, you hear the evidence, then now you go and you deliberate. And this intuition, someone's subconscious, they're really thinking about things, they're chewing on things, they're remembering things, they're solving puzzles. Coding is significant. This says code word. Yesterday I was like coding is significant. Code changing is significant. But this intuition that someone is now using is divine intervention, is serendipity, a catalyst. Something happened within this case that have these people thinking differently now. Something about the wrong time, the right time. Something about an affair. Oh, shit. Look, with affair, with a passionate love. Wrong time, right time, wait. And that makes me think of Usher. Right person, wrong time. We're not good, but we're still good. Usher Raymond. So the name Raymond is significant, or Ray. Then it had Summer Walker. So something about the summer could be significant. Someone's name could be Summer. Someone could have like social anxiety. The name Walker could be significant. Someone could walk with a walker. Maybe there's something about a child or something about someone who's an elderly person. Then you had 21 Savage. So the name 21 could be significant. Savage, someone could be a savage. Didn't you know I was a savage? Wasn't that Beyonce? A Virgo could be significant. An alter ego could be significant. So 21 Savage is someone who's supposed to be married, but he's allegedly dating a rapper. So a third-party situation is significant. A tragic romance. Get in a fiesta. 777 is significant. Someone could be mixed. Something about knee-high Timberlands with heels is significant. I don't know what is that? Brooke somebody. The name Brooke is significant. This song, don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Something about that is significant. Don't play with it, don't play with me. It's significant. But something about an affair, a third-party situation, a passionate love and thorns, that's something that looks pretty, but once you touch it, you don't realize the thorns are there and you prick yourself. So something about blood or something about the color red. It's in the blood. The intuition is in red here. So someone's using their intuition with regard to this rose, maybe about love. Get down there, maybe about a tragic romance. Get down there, no tierra fiesta. But yeah, I don't even, an uninvited guest. An uninvited guest is going to bring about some type of change to your situation. An uninvited guest. Let's get 2 cards for either side of this. The letter D could be significant. The letter I. An ID. Someone's maybe an intuition and intervention. Someone ID'd something. Identify. They were able to identify something after some deep thinking. Identify a crime. Something about new beginnings in a sacred space. The color green could be very significant. Green with envy could be significant. Something about the heart chakra or heart or love emotion. A masculine energy could be significant with sacred space. I think of sacred space, I think of like my home as my sacred space. So I would rather people who have toxic energy to keep out. So the way I have the energy set up here, a lot of people don't come to my house at all. So it stays clear. A friend of mine came here, and she was like, it feels so peaceful here because we don't have that type of energy in our home. So something about a new beginning, maybe a new home, a new sacred space. Maybe your body, your person, your energy is home to something. All right, let's get 2 cards. One next to the Daughter of Sticks and one next to the Hangman. Daughter of Sticks, we have tolerance with lion skin. Leo energy, a fire energy is definitely very significant. The totem animal for this stone is the lion. Unlike other members of the cat family, which tend to be independent, lions live within a communal group. Lion skin reminds us that cooperation and tolerance is key to any group's success and sustainability. When you are in charge of a situation or group, lion skin can strengthen your leadership skills, including the ability to delegate, inspire, and communicate effectively. This could be the person who was like, what do they call that person that is in, you have a jury and then they nominate somebody to be I don't know, the foreman, maybe? Something about the foreman could be significant. I am tolerant, I cooperate with others, and willingly compromise when it's for the greater good. So this could be someone who is in, like maybe there's a hung jury, or they couldn't come to a compromise because of one person. If this is that one person and they're in this Leo energy, whatever this court case has to do with, this could be someone who put their own personal feelings into a court situation. So, like if your mother was like an asshole to you and did asshole things and didn't treat you well, you would empathize with someone whose mother treated them that way. So you may be able to look past things that this person does that other people don't look past because they don't share that same trauma bond. So that could be significant. They don't share the same trauma bond. So we have mental clarity. Something about a hung jury and somebody is finally using their sixth sense about a crime. All right, what is on the other side with this Hangman energy? Compassion. Green. No, we saw 2 other green cards. And this kind of, I know it looks like it's like brown, but it's like a darker green. Get that no fear. These colors are significant. I don't know, I'm getting this feeling in my stomach. They're very significant for some reason or another. But this is compassion. I don't know how to say the name of the stone. This stone is green amethyst. Amethyst stimulates the crown chakra, promoting spirituality, and the green is the color of the heart chakra. This stone opens you to spiritual love. It helps you to see beyond the mask people wear and recognize the divine spark of light that they are. Do you have a grievance with someone? Perhaps you cannot see their divine light. Begin noticing the good in them and watch those good qualities amplify, because with whatever you focus on will expand. So this is the person who's the one who is, get to know, say someone is trauma bonded with the defendant. And they're like, no, I don't believe this person would have did that because like we share some of these similar things. And if they're like that, you know, we can be, get to know if it compatible. We share this connection. And then the person that should be shown compassion is like, oh, fuck them. They must be wrong. But now this person who's in this hung jury is like, oh, shit, I was on the wrong side of history. I don't want to be on the wrong side of history. Prosperity at the bottom, more green with emerald. Emerald, a heart chakra crystal. opens you up to the abundance of the universe. As long as what you want is your heart's desire, Emerald will help you attract into your life. Emerald will help you attract it into your life. It connects you to the frequency of divine love and reminds you that you are worthy and deserving of prosperity and success. Getting out with divine timing. Yes. This is like someone now moving from a place of love and understanding a situation differently. So we're going to just take these from the top and see what we have. So we have the Four of Cups, the Strength card, the World. Oops. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I want to do 5 and 5. Let's do this. So something is significant about someone's material world. With the Aunt Caroline would expect the unexpected. This is going from rags to riches. And this 10 of coins is like being very, very secure financially, secure in terms of your family life. Get in the feel that this is like a legacy that you pass down. These are 3 generations here. So something significant about 3 generations in a family, or 3 generations of your family. As I say that, we have the grandchildren. So the grandparents, the parents, and the grandchildren are significant. So we have here in the middle, well, we'll start in the middle with the World. The World and the grandchildren. This is dope-ass energy. This energy is an end of a cycle. Some type of business was taken care of, dealing with some court case, this justice. It says you did it. So something that you have worked on, something you put a lot of effort into, someone tried to take from you. Get that off the. This would be to me like this is you shooting in the gym. You did your work, you did what you were supposed to do, and now you get this reward, so to say. This reward could be a lesson. This reward could be the abundance of love, the abundance of anything in the 3D, health. Maybe you'll get a better job. Maybe in all the aspects of your life, you feel very secure, including monetarily. This rags to riches card. This woman is very skilled at cartomancy. She's very good at reading energy, at reading people. At the end of the day, she's very sought after. So something about being sought after. After this verdict, something about being sought after. There's going to be a lot of compassion shown to you with this. Someone tried to stop something with this block here. Maybe distractions are significant or delays, but they couldn't keep this from. They couldn't keep this from flowing. The energy is too strong. This here with the Railroad Bill. Railroad Bill was very determined. He was a man, a regular man, but he was a shapeshifter. So he was able to shapeshift into different animals. And he was he robbed banks. Something about robbing a bank is significant. Or robber is significant. But this person was very clever. His name was Bill, Railroad Bill. Very clever. And was able to elude the police. Able to elude something. Not so high vibrationally, this is energy. This is energy. Being able to elude someone who's trying to take you down. But this could also be someone who is in this abusive energy trying to elude justice, trying to elude taking responsibility for their actions. This card here has reporters on it. This card here talks about the Fox News. So something about this case being on the news or on the internet is significant. A Cancer could be significant. Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus. Twice here. Interesting. And all these denote an ending. Que no cierto no tierra. Leo is very significant. Leo, Leo, Leo. We have Virgo here. We have Cancer, heavy Cancer, Gemini, Aquarius, heavy Leo, heavy Cancer. ¿Qué tal así? Someone hears a lot of messages. They don't know that mediumship. They deal with or they interact with a lot of spiritual energies. You see all these hands around her. It almost gives that energy of like the Sixth Sense. Oh shit. Sixth Sense. Like that movie The Sixth Sense where he says, I see dead people. You could have encountered that in your life. But this is like someone being bombarded by energies all the time. Someone who channels energy. Someone who feels energy. You don't just read cards, you channel the energy. Maybe you channel the energy of these Three of Baskets. This Three of Baskets is like friends, family, people you've broken bread with. A team player. These people are people who got together, worked together maybe against you, because we have this Four of Baskets at the top. Someone is throwing a pity party. They're dissatisfied with something that they thought was going to happen for them. Oh shit. And this is a baby cub here, and this is the lion. The Strength card is the lion energy. Someone could be a liar, lying in court. Maybe a Leo is a liar, or someone lied about a Leo. Maybe you're the Leo. I don't know which end you fit. But this is the Daughter of Knives, a lot of messages. Get no fiada with the quick wit, logical, able to maneuver. Your mind is very, like it's on point. The way you think about things, the way you're able to pick up things. Get no fiada, the quick wit, you're able to see the signs and things, see the patterns and things. You're able to see something for what it truly is. And you look deeper. You don't look at just the surface, you look deeper. The connections to things. You're very good at connecting the dots. So something about connecting the dots with this jewelry. Maybe they were able to connect the dots with these three people here. Someone with the tolerance energy. Someone wasn't appreciated in the situation. They were tolerated in this situation. Maybe with family, with the grandchildren. This also shows, in terms of your energy, I think this fire energy is you. Especially here with the Strength card. This is someone who looks sweet, who looks like, they're not going to do much of anything. They're very helpful, very compassionate, very loving. But this card is like, I'm not a killer, but don't push me. I'm not a killer, but don't push me. Mountain lion, a cougar, a panther, a puma could be significant. This is someone with no natural enemies. No natural enemies. So this is someone who can't be broke down by someone else's thoughts or opinions of them. This is someone who is, I am who I am. I'm going to be who I be. And people don't like that. Maybe that's why you were just tolerated. It could also be why people thought you were maybe an easy mark or easy target. But not realizing how protected you are. These are like the hands of an angel. Oh, in the hands of an angel. You're in the hands of an angel. You're protected always. The mediumship, you have energies around you always. Get no fiada. And something big is changing. This is divine energy, divine energy, divine energy, divine energy, divine energy. This, it's like something big is coming, or whatever it is, you're going to benefit from it with prosperity. I don't know if I can show all these cards because they have boobies and stuff going on. But look, the Knight of Pentacles with the Five of Swords. This Five of Swords would be like the Five of Swords in the Hoodoo Tarot. It's about lying in court. So someone is like waving the flag now. They've exhausted all that they can in terms of lies and chaos communication. Something they can't do anymore because you stayed the course. Even with this busted up leg, even with this what someone saw as a handicap, you were able to keep it moving with bags on your back. So you were able to carry your own bags without any issue. Carry your own weight, your own responsibility, taking responsibility. They're the type of person that if you did something, you can admit it, you can apologize for it. I did that, I fucked up. When you could be a snitch, you're not even a snitch. So there's integrity behind you. There's loyalty. You're very loyal, very honest. Queen of Swords, very honest. Even your words transform. Maybe it's something that, I don't know if you're involved in this court case, because there are some people who don't even know there's a court case going on surrounding them. But if you are involved, then whoever this Queen of Swords is, she's provided information, or he has provided information that has transformed a situation. There's a butterfly there coming out of this person's hand. So a Libra could be significant. Justice. Maybe a Libra is bringing about justice. What else do we have? Damn. Thank you. Oh, wow. King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So it's like somebody is screaming something. Do you see that? What is that? A bullhorn? A bullhorn. Bull. A Taurus could be significant. King of Swords is Aquarius energy. Someone who speaks for the people. The Queen of Swords was the sword that was up in the air, like spiritual knowledge, intuition, brain power. Someone's very intellectual. The King of Swords is now grounding that information, bringing it to the people. Maybe this King of Swords is bringing information about these three of baskets people who are now in this pity party energy, dissatisfied with a situation, dissatisfied because of something someone is speaking. Someone saying something. The name Yarrow could be significant. Someone has a very powerful voice. Someone could speak a spiritual language. This could be someone's attorney as well. Someone could be dissatisfied with their counsel, with the Seven of Pentacles at the bottom, rethinking their actions, like rethinking their choices. Maybe they needed somebody who was a little bit more cutthroat. This one, maybe this is somebody who won't do anything illegal, but they'll coast the line because they're a defense attorney. They have to do whatever, with the Five of Swords, they have to do whatever they can within legal means to keep their clients out of jail. So someone could not be satisfied with their attorney. Now they're rethinking. Or the attorney is, whatever this case is, it's like really tricky. Something about money could be significant as well. Peas. 3 peas in a pod. I don't know if that's significant to you. What else do we have? Queen of Wands. With the, see, you can't see the boobies. She got boobies. Queen of Wands. Something is over for a Queen of Wands. Or, no, look. Another microphone here. More talking. Get in a fee. What does that say? 9 Lives Ballroom. Something about a cat is significant. Not, oh shit. 9 Lives Ballroom with this, I'm not a killer, but don't test me. Don't it look like these two people are speaking to each other? Que yo no fíjate, but I don't know. Is this person louder? Maybe this is somebody who likes to talk over people. This could be that hot-tempered energy. The show off, someone who's insecure, loud, and jealous. With something ending for that person. Look, the 3 of Cups. This Queen of Wands energy is one of these people here in this 3 of Baskets. Page of Pentacles. Que te no fiata. The 21 with the World breaks down to 3 as well. So this ending deals with these people being prosecuted for whatever they did. What did they do? Que te no fia. Deep thinking. Maybe this Queen of Wands is the person they're doing deep thinking about. The person now that there's a change of perspective, the Hangman. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. The Justice directly deals with this Queen of Wands. Messages. Starting a lot of fireworks. This person started a lot of shit. The 7 of Swords. That's thievery. That's thievery. Something about eggs. We have jewelry that looks like an engagement ring. Pearls. The 7 swords in this basket, in this bird's nest. A nest. Someone's an empty nest. Or what is that? A nest egg. Nest egg is like investments, money. Someone could have stole someone's investments. Someone could have stole like like if there was like an inheritance or something, and this jewelry that was left behind, like grandma left this for me with the grandchildren, and the other cousin is like, well, I wanted it, so it was mine. Maybe you didn't even know about that. That could be significant. Maybe this is not something that's happening in court, but it's happening, let's say, in that family unit where there are 12 people who are deciding or having a conversation about something that needs to be decided upon. This could also be like spiritual energy as well, where something is happening somewhere, like they're getting these messages. The minds of people are opening up about someone. We had the World come out twice. Whatever it is very deceptive. There's the 8 of Wands. This person did a lot of things. A lot of, get down to things that are explosive. A lot of things that cause a lot of fire. A lot of attention that is now being brought to this person. The wands are going, like the firework going up towards this individual here. So this person is a thief who lied in court. It could be anything. That 7 of Swords is, let's see what, what's under here? 3 of Pentacles. This person worked with the 3 people over here. And now these 2 people, maybe these 2 people are the 3 friends went against this person here. And that changed the perspective of this person here. The one, the holdout in the jury. Because it's like all these messages are coming out. All this information is coming out about this person. And about their hot-headed temper. So these 3 people who were working together before, now there are 2 people who are thinking about their future. 3 of Swords. Look, we can't all be hurt. 3 people are very significant. 3 people, whether these 2 people work against this person now or not, those 2 people still are going to face their own consequences. With the pity party, introspection, now we're thinking differently. Because the noose is around our neck and it's tightening. 3. 12 breaks down to 3. 21 breaks down to 3. So the world, hey, the world was out here twice, and we have 3 people. So one person has the world, another person has the world, the other person had this hangman energy. This person was the holdout. The holdout in terms of, this is who people, someone didn't want to not believe. They wanted to believe that this person was truly innocent with the Queen of Swords, but now they know the truth. The transformation, we saw this for this person earlier. Now someone knows the truth. Someone on this jury. What else? 8 of Wands, messages. Four of Swords. Proud to share your love. Oh my God. This, he said, put on your red dress. She got on a red dress. The name Johnny could be significant. Gil. Jeffrey could be significant. Jefferson. But the Four Swords is a healing energy. But this is, look, this thing looks like it's deceased in the middle of these swords, which are the truth. So maybe someone was protecting someone by lying. This also looks like a fetus. What's at the bottom? The Tower. Someone's house is, yeah. There's someone else involved in this. There are 4 swords here. 4 lies. Is it 3 people plus the Queen of Wands? I don't, let me get one more. Because we have the Tower and look. Maybe there was like some type of surprise witness. We saw the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. There maybe been like a, somebody was silent because the Tower and the Hanged One. The Hanged One is here. The Tower came and blew some shit around. And now again, we're seeing things differently. But there's disappointment associated with it. Maybe like the person who's the hung jury person. Maybe they're disappointed because they're seeing this person, this Queen of Wands for who they are, the Ten of Swords. Someone who's broken. Someone who's a liar. Someone who brings about pain. To an Emperor. This could also be, you know how, like, sorry, I don't mean for this to sound like I'm trying to be, combative at all, or trying to be mean at all. But you know, like you have a child with someone, you're a child's mother or the child's father, and there are different stereotypes associated with each of those. So it's always someone who, like, say you have a child's father who ain't shit, don't do shit for their family or whatever. But this woman does have a child's father that helps, but he's not an ideal man. He cheats or, you know, he's not committed to her. It would be like that he's an asshole or a deadbeat dad because of your experience. Like, you don't even want to take into account that he does come and get his kid or he gives the kid money, because there'll always be an excuse as to why. Or like the mother could sit there and make up these stories, and although logically you see that she's lying, you'll want to be on her side because you bond. You have that trauma bond thing going on. I don't know why it feels like I can't talk properly, but that's the energy I'm getting. So it may be a surprise witness. that could be significant. We're doing this world energy. The world. Look. The Knight of Wands. That's you here. You're skating away. You're safe. Protected. You did a good job. Whatever it is you did. With the Hermit. An introspective energy. Maybe you stayed to yourself. You healed yourself. You are out here perfecting something. Both of these wands are going in this direction of thinking. Your mind is very expansive. And again, with the quick movements, being able to maneuver your way out of something. You maneuvered your way out of something by using your intuition, your inner compass, with the Two of Cups and the Strength. Or you maneuvered your way into something. A relationship. You got a relationship? It's a lot of repeating energies here. The Strength, the Hangman, the World, the World. I think we saw the Three of Cups. We at the very least saw the Three of Wands. Not the Three of Wands. Three of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. Like, these people are hurt after working together. They're fucked up behind this because justice, because divine timing. Let me see one more for the Knight of Wands. If I ever fall in love again, she'll be just like you. Six of Cups, past energy. If I ever fall in love again, she'll be just like you. The Death card at the bottom. Something of justice with regard to the past, and a Death card. More boobies. Something about someone's boobies are significant. The Death card deals with life, death, marriage. It deals with legal matters. Get down on heirs, wills. It deals with spiritual shit, occult shit, taboo shit, shit that you hide in the covers. So something about the past and something being taboo. Scorpio could be very significant because we have the Six of Cups and the Death card, which is both Scorpio energy. Sagittarius could be significant with this Knight of Wands. We have Sagittarius out here twice. Very strong fire energy. Scorpio gives me fire energy as well. I know it's a water sign, but it's like, to me, it's the spiciest of the fire signs. So something about a grandmother, a grandfather, with the grandchildren. See, again, with the 3 generations. Something in the past dealing with 3 generations of people and justice being set forth. Something about breastfeeding or someone not being able to get off of the nip. Mama's boy could be significant. This transformation, there's a butterfly here next to this woman. So something could be significant about a child's mother. Someone's complexion could be different. This man is darker than this woman. Someone could be very pale, or maybe someone's cultures are different. Races are different. Again, don't see that someone wears glasses. Someone is a snake. So from the past, we have the Scorpio energy. Something is... These 3 people in the past. Oh my God, with justice. Protecting yourself from these 3 people. So 3 people in your past could have been a Scorpio. We have Cancer. Libra is very significant. Justice. Some truth is being... Something is very... This shit is going to be big. This shit is going to be big. And these 3 people are going to be prosecuted for that. They're going to be prosecuted for their actions. Something to do with the 8th house energy. Death or money. Birth. All right. I want to get out of here. 54 minutes and 33 seconds. 10 of Swords. Another 10 with the 2 of Pentacles. Whatever this is painful. This change in this jury could have to do with a death. But remember, I said this person was very despicable. They did some really despicable things. That's what this Ten of Swords is. And this is the going back and forth. Someone in their head about making a rash decision. Get there. Maybe someone has a child and they want to take someone away from their child. Like, this is this person's thinking here. If you both have children, you're the juror, the defendant has a child, and you like feel bad for this person. It could be something to that effect. But this is someone juggling. Do I go with my heart or do I go with the truth? Do I go with my preconceived notions, or do I go with the information that has been presented to me? Ten of Swords. Tell me about the Ten of Swords. Something, I was gonna say someone could have got in, like something about a vehicle hit by a train, a car. Something is significant about a vehicle. And then we have the Temperance. This is, it looks like a Temperance angel. The wings look like they're spiritual wings. So this could be a walking earth angel. Or this could be an actual, like an angel. The Ten of Swords looks like death. And this railroad bill has something in here about shootouts with law enforcement. We have the Fox News energy. Someone could do something really like spectacular where it's viewed on the news or on the internet, where people see that someone is an earth angel, and that is shown in the way they operate, the way they move around the world, the way they treat people, the way they treat themselves, their kindness, their compassion. It's a lot of spiritual energy out here. Sagittarius is significant again. But these three people, oh my God, look at this. These three people, or three or four, work together to steal something, to deceive, to rob, to kill, to gain this opportunity. For money, for status, anything 3D based. Tell me about the Ten of... I'm going to use another deck for the Ten of Swords. I can't believe we're still here. All right, tell me about the Ten of Pentacles with the Emperor and the Seven of Wands. Someone protecting. Look, the Seven of Wands is this one wand here. Someone said this, and I was like, I like this energy. She said this is like the hater card. Because typically this is someone standing their ground, standing for their beliefs. And look, this person is doing it in love. There are pink flowers on this, while people are coming at them with torches and fire and spikes. This looks like that bat that Negan had on The Walking Dead. Oh my God, the name Glenn could be significant. So some people are coming at you with this hot ass negative energy, and this is the way you're showing up. Don't feel that. It's like you're being seen for this high honor energy that you stand in, for standing for yourself and doing so in love and compassion. And that's why, look, the Wheel of Fortune, the shit is changing for you. Something that you do is going to be world known. Emperor energy, that's the divine masculine energy. That balance of divine masculine and divine feminine. Three of Wands, something is changing about someone's future. Someone may have to leave a situation, leave a house, leave something behind. The Empress. Someone's going to have to leave you behind or leave you to fuck alone. Ace of Cups. Yep. Someone could be in love with an Empress, Emperor energy and have to love them from behind bars, or have to love them from afar and never be able to have them. Any more information and then we'll get some letters. Oh, I said the truth. Everything I said was the truth. The Knight of Cups, the Five of Swords, and the Six. Somebody really lied. This Six of Pentacles is reciprocity with donations. Something about maybe you do something where you get donations if you're a content creator. Look, on the radio. Oh, it reminds me of Martin. When they were talking about his money and how he made less than Gina. And the guy who called on the radio station was like, yeah, I was listening to the radio this morning when I was at home eating my breakfast, and I heard that you were, not doing well. And then when I went down to the unemployment office, I heard it again, and I was like, nah, not Martin. But then when I got to my job and I heard it again, your job and the unemployment office, those two don't seem like they go together. Unless you're going in to say, hey, I got a job. But I don't think that was the case. And I think he was at the Social Security, not Social Security, the welfare department too. Like, something about scamming the system could be significant. Someone who has a job, but they're also getting benefits that they don't need, but they're finagling the system. But something is going to be heard on the radio. And skating, it made me think of ATL. Something about ATL is significant. Atlanta, Georgia. Skating, someone again though, with you being able to maneuver around a situation. Like you're having help. Even when you were on, maybe you were disabled or handicapped for a while, but now you're back on your feet. It makes me think of Tyra and Hunter. That's the name of that couple, the Atlantic quadriplegic. I think that's what her husband is. And he has like the legs extensions. He doesn't have legs from the knee down. So something about that is significant, but he is in the Olympics. Like people, they wrote you off like you weren't going to be able to do shit, and you were able to make some shit happen. Whatever you made happen changed the perspective, either in a court case, in the perspective of people, but you changed the perspective and people are now listening. They hear this. They see someone needing to now surrender. Surrender and share. Surrender and share. 5 of baskets or 5 of cups. They don't want to do so happily though. And again, it has something to do with the past. It's a lot of black water. A lot of icky stuff. It gives someone with a black spirit. Crying black tears. Tears of darkness. All right. This went longer than I anticipated. And I got shit to do. Last quarter moon, something about releasing, letting go, clearing energy. That's what this justice is bringing. It's releasing some shit. 0 tolerance, justice. No, we're 0 tolerance. Everybody agrees. Nobody is tolerating this energy. Everybody agrees there's no tolerance. 9. Something about 90 or 9 people. Something about the truth with the 0 tolerance and the number 9. The letter W is significant. Something about a win. This win is bittersweet though. For this king, this Knight of Wands energy. The win is bittersweet. It's pain associated with this happiness. Something about pride. Pride comes before the fall. Someone's going to fall on their ass and they did not expect this to be the case. We have the waxing gibbous moon, reflecting, meditating, looking back on life lessons used to adjust current goals. Pride comes before the fall. Now someone, again, because they have this noose around their neck, they have to reflect and look at things differently. The letter S is significant. So this person's initial could be S, maybe SW, SWV. 3 women could be significant. I'm so weak in the knees. Someone could be weak in the knees because of whatever they're going through has them feeling despondent. Southwest could be significant, or Southwestern Airlines could be significant. Someone could be too good to fly Southwest. The number 1 is significant. Someone's number 1, 1S, S1 could be significant for you some way or another. The number 10, 9, and then 10. This is 10 though, it's compassionate energy. So it's like coming from a loving place. The 10 of Cups could also be significant. Someone is just really happy and content within their life, within their current situations. What else do we have? Someone's ex is significant. Something about sex. Number 1, sex. Something about sex is bittersweet because there's love involved. So maybe one person is like, this is just sex. The other person is like, no, this is sex and love. I want to be your number 1. And that's why someone feels like they're winning, but they're losing because they're not getting everything that they deserve. Creative pursuits, hobbies, reevaluate your goals, feeling grateful. Someone could be feeling grateful for just being able to have sex with someone, having that type of connection. Something about waxing could also be significant. Waxing that ass. Get there, no get there. That's what I heard. But yeah, someone is selling themselves short with regard to sex and love. What else do we have? Someone could be someone's number 1 ex. So no matter what this person goes through, like say person A is the person who is the number 1 ex. And person B can have a girl, a dude. They can be in situationships. It doesn't matter. This number 1 ex, this person could always go back to and know that they can be satisfied. Oh, look, I saw the A for wax. Something about wax and a saxophone could be significant. Saw, the movie Saw could be significant. Let's play a little game. Something about playing games. The number 3. Something about 3 is significant. 31 or 13. Scorpio energy. Projecting energy could also be significant. Someone doesn't care. Something with the number 7. 17, 71, 79, 97, 75, 57, 91, 19, 51, 15. Did I say 79? I did. So someone doesn't care. They don't have a lot of emotions for something. Someone is learning a lesson, a hard lesson, a hurtful lesson about a loss, L-O, low. Someone's name could be like Low. What's up, Low? Someone could be low. Oh, look, low down. They could be in their lows right now. Like Lowe's. Someone could work at Lowe's. Or buying something from Lowe's is significant. Maybe you're a homeowner, you do your own stuff. Lowe's is more like the womanly version of Home Depot. So a woman owning a home could be significant. Maybe a woman who owns a home is in their Lowe's. This could be significant to someone's address, these numbers. Something about the law could be significant. 5 laws, 7 laws, 9 laws, 1 law. That reminds me of Eminem. 1 Pac, 2 Pac, 3 Pac, 4. 4 Pacs. 4 people, but there were 6 people in that group. Something about a group of people doing something to you or doing something low or underhanded, and now they're facing problems with the law. Maybe now you're standing here, so I'm still saying fuck the free world. Like, yeah, you did all this shit to me, still fuck you. Like, I'm still on top. I'm not a killer, but don't push me. Something about someone being pushed into a corner and having to protect themselves is significant. 222, the right path, the right one, the right time. Wrong time, right time. Wait. Trust in what you want and don't think about what you don't want is significant. The King of Cups is significant, or someone with the letter K. K1, K5. 105. Excuse me. Oh shit, the number 8. Oh my God. 518 or H15. Any combination of those numbers. Oh, with the 0 too. I can't make this shit up. Oh my God. Q is significant. Questions. So there could be questions about this number 8, this king, this letter K. questions. 666, to step back. Take a step back to rethink it and ask yourself, is what you're doing right or wrong? So someone has questions about maybe doing something that they shouldn't have, maybe to a letter K, or maybe the letter K did that to someone else. The letter E is significant. Keys. Kiwi. Oh, look, sex. Sex with an X is significant. Get down, don't feel that. It's not grounded, though. The letter E is the only solid, and that's in the middle. Moni, where you at? Where you at? In the middle. Something about a threesome is significant. Sex with an X. Someone's name could be Lex or Lexi. Alexa could be significant. LSU could be significant. Wes. Someone's name could be Wes or Wesley. Something about a week. Again, someone's weak in the knees. I get so weak in the knees. Something about 1 week, 18 weeks, 5 weeks, whatever the numbers are here. But something about weeks is significant. The letter Z, something is definitely over regarding this letter K and these numbers. Something is ended. We have the North Node. This deals with your potential, your soul's purpose, learning, growing, evolving, challenges you to overcome. This represents the qualities and experiences you need to embrace in this lifetime to fulfill your soul's purpose and achieve your highest potential. So Z, the 21 with the world. Someone is in their North Node. Someone's ex, maybe you're the ex that's in your North Node. I don't know if maybe you're someone's number one ex. If this is someone that's not going back to an ex, then this is like the number one ex. Like you're the best I ever had. Drake or Canada could be significant. Number 10 is significant. So we have 10 here twice. So it's like if you didn't understand the first time, this is over. It's a wrap. It's a doobie. And that deals with all the pink with regard to this letter K. We're going to get a few more. And then 112.25 is significant. Look at that 3 coming back out. Sex with 3 people could be significant. Orgies, threesomes. Something about your light energy is significant. The number 4. All right. No more after this. The letter O. A knockout. Another love TKO could be significant. Love TKO. With right time, wrong time. With Usher. We ain't good, but we still good. Somebody wants to be back with you. The equilibrium, mind, body, and spirit. Focus on all 3. Don't neglect one for the other. Someone's working on themselves. That's why they're able to get out of this energy. 3 generations, 3 friends, 3 something. Number 3 is very significant. Oh, excuse me. Collective values, community, relationships. The lawyer's relationship with these 3 people. Something about zero tolerance in these 3 people. These 3 people are from the community. They know each other. They're friends. They break bread. They're a part of this collective. Maybe the courage is coming from this King of Swords, the lawyer. I don't know, people. Somebody's learning a hard lesson, though. A painful lesson. The letter R is significant. The name Ralph, Lauren. Row your boat. Row your boat. Rollo could be significant. Rookie could be significant. Someone's name could be Rel. Yeah. Renee could be significant. Full moon energy, manifestations, ceremonies, divination, closure. Zero tolerance, something is over. Someone manifested their own demise. The letter J is significant. RJ, LJ. Oh, wow. The name Laura could be significant. The name Reggie could be significant. The name Johnson could be significant. Eterno Fiata. LJ, RJ, WJ. So I know at least 2 Johnsons here that the initials match with Johnson in their name. So this is why we're saying Johnson. This could be Jones. This could be Jenkins, Jefferson. Any J name could be significant. But because these 2 names, my ex-landlord's name was Reggie Johnson. My sister's name was Laura Johnson. Oh, there are 5 kids in my family. Something about your siblings are significant, or big family could be significant. 4 girls, 1 boy could be significant. Maybe someone has 7 kids, so they have 5 in the family and 2 outside the family. Or, damn, that would be a lot. Papa was a Rolling Stone could be significant. Like 5 in the family and then 5 outside of the family. And that's like a back in the day. And I guess it could happen now too. But it was more prevalent back in the day where like the grandfather would have a second family someplace else. And he'd be taking care of them as well. So that could be significant for someone. We said Lauren, Laura, Ralph, Lauren, Ralph. Rex, my stomach is about to growl. You heard it. You heard it here. The news. You heard it here. Yeah, that's all I. We were gonna do another deck. It's already 16. I gotta go to get my brother's birthday is tomorrow. Yay! So I gotta go pick him up some stuff, and so I don't have a lot of time to be messing around with y'all. I got things to do. Look, inside scoop. A closer look, nosy up in your business. A closer look with the hung jury. Spiritual hater. Hates on your spirituality, your light, your magic, your power. Creativity. Steals your ideas and copies your work. Duplicates and feeds off of you. Damn, it sounds like a whole energy vampire out here. Someone's moving. We saw the 8 of Cups. Someone having to move out of a home possibly is significant. Or someone could be moving to a new home. Threatening. Maybe someone is moving because someone is feeling, or someone is being intimidated. It gives me like mob vibes where they come and say, yeah, you got to pay this or we're going to fuck your business up. And you're like, wait a minute, but if you just left me alone, I'd be good. And they're like, yeah, I know, but yeah. Someone could feel threatened by your spiritual energy and your creativity, how fast you're moving, how with the boxes, the bags on your back. This could be you moving in terms of with the chariot energy, railroad Bill. Billy, William could be significant. Williams. But you're still moving. Now you have a full leg. You done had some surgery. You done regenerated. You regenerated. You're whole again. And now here you're walking and you're moving. And those other cards, though, you were skating. You had help. You had assistance. Someone is crying over you or sad or upset. Maybe the person who misjudged you could be feeling that way. The juror, whoever the juror person is, if it's not an actual court case. Something about hustling, making it rain. You're focused on yourself. You could be hustling in terms of you're getting money. I don't like when you're doing spiritual readings. And maybe because that's not my mindset, so it bothers me. So that could very well be the case. But if you're really for me, my opinion, like someone who's really into their spiritual journey and really in their North Node, they're not hustling, trying to make it rain, trying to get that paper. That's not their mindset. That's not your focus. You need money because you need to have it here to survive. But I don't think you're out here. To me, if you're in your North Node energy and you're following your path, the path that is laid out for you, you follow your intuition, you're healing, you're doing people the way you would want them to do you, you're being good to yourself, all of that good, beautiful stuff, All that stuff attracts you. You attract that. It follows you. I don't have to work hard for the shit that's going to come to me anyway because of the energy I put out. That's just my personal mindset. But making it rain, maybe people see you getting money, and that's something else to hate on. We have Boss Daddy energy. Ugh. These two cards coming out together. Yes. I don't like the Boss Daddy energy because when I see this card, it reminds me of Tamar Braxton and her ex-fiance. And he was like kind of grubby. He's very rich. He has a lot of money. He is got stuff going on for him. But he gives me like... He gives me the vibes of... And I don't know how tall or short he is, but he gives me the energy of someone who feels small, but they act big. So this is someone who feels small and acts big, but they're on your social media accounts spying on you from fake accounts. So this person acts big, but they're not even bold enough to show that they're watching or to show that they're looking. And this is someone that does this while they're at work. He's sitting at his desk. It looks as if he's sitting there looking at this laptop being open. This could also be someone's attorney. The way he's looking at this evidence is like, oh my God, the fuck, man. Look, dust this off. So this is something, this makes me also feel like this attorney has the whole trial is like, oh my God, what the fuck? What am I about to do now with this shit? Like, how can I maneuver this without actually being illegal? My actions being illegal. Something about 8 ounces is significant. Something about easy like Sunday morning is significant. Someone is reflecting. Ay, ¿qué te lo fiesta? This could just be, this doesn't have to be someone who wants to cause you physical harm, although it could be. But this is someone reflecting on how you make them feel. They're intimidated by your energy. By, look, this is in pink, by the love. They're intimidated by your love, by your heart. They're haunted by memories, flashbacks, trauma, side effects. Side effects of being threatened by you is feeling insecure. Self-esteem, maybe low. Not feeling like they love themselves enough. Not feeling like they know themselves enough. Those are the last two, and then we're out. Somebody wants to make you an offer, or you'll receive an offer after you get this justice. That will be on the radio. That will bring about prosperity. That's happening in divine timing. Queen rising, stepping into your power. Praised, coming up, spotlight. You'll be seen. The radio. Same shit, different day, and abuse, divination abuser. That's this energy here with this RJ. Hello, Takao. The Queen Rising came out next to this 9 and this Ace of Swords with the truth. So the truth about this queen is significant. This 0 tolerance has to do with this divination abuser and the person doing the same shit, different day. The name Whitney could be significant. Houston, Deborah, and Cox. Same script, different cast. These 3 people are not the first group of people dealing with this type of situation with this Queen of Wands energy. This Queen of Wands energy is a divination abuser because this person is trying so hard or has tried so hard to make you little so that you don't shine, so that people don't see you. Same shit, different day. Wasting time. Doing the same thing, going around in circles, like chasing your tail and biting your own shit. Get down, fiesta. All right, it is 1:24. This was long as shit. I love you. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. I hope you have an awesome day. And we'll get up later. Bye.